Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great, and welcome back to a new video on Ethereum, which we haven't covered in a very long time. I used to cover Ethereum daily, but the amount of people who are interested in Ethereum just has decreased quite significantly, and I do want to provide as much value as possible, of course, with my videos. And that often means views, because the more people see it, the more people actually get value from it, or at least I hope. So we're covering Ethereum again right now because it is important to occasionally take a look at it, especially also because right now, and this might be interesting, but the Bitcoin dominance is actually going up by quite a lot, and that usually means that all the bigger altcoins like Matic and Cardano and Solana actually become more correlated to Ethereum than Bitcoin. All right. So the bigger altcoins kind of move together in one group and move together, which usually is more bearish than Bitcoin when Bitcoin is bearish, and less bullish than Bitcoin when Bitcoin is bullish. That's the consequence of the Bitcoin dominance going up higher. But that's why it's also interesting for Ethereum. So Ethereum right now, to kind of give you an intro, it looks bearish. All right, it's at a major support level. But given the fact that it does look likely that Bitcoin will receive more bearish momentum in the next couple of days, it's not 100% sure, but it looks most likely. Given that fact, there's a chance that Ethereum will drop down all the way to 1500. So we'll talk about the possibility of that as well. We have some news coming up that might affect Ethereum, basically, and hopefully everything you need to know. Now, before we dive into that, though, I do want to briefly, and if you already know this, just skip ahead 20 seconds. I want to tell you about my premium group. I have my own premium group where the main goal is making everybody a better trader. I send my trades as well, so you can make a profit as well while becoming a better trader. So if that sounds interesting, consider joining. But for now, let's get into Ethereum. The links will be down in the description, by the way, if I forgot to say that. But Ethereum right now, it seems like most of the bearish momentum that came from Bitcoin overnight was just one sell order. And that one big sell order pushed us below the main support levels that Bitcoin had. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ethereum today actually manages to find some support at around 1550. All right, because purely technically, if you take a look at Ethereum right now, it's basically a consolidation, right? I mean, it's right here. We've touched this level around 1550 more often, and then usually when we touched it, we went back up towards 1740. So that is not what I expect now. I think that right now there actually is more bearish momentum for Ethereum, but it's a possibility, and I do expect on the short term, like if you take a look at Ethereum right now, it even has some somewhat of a buffer that if Bitcoin starts spiking down, that Ethereum can catch that with this support level around 1525, which is this trend line. And this trend line is massive. If you go to the daily time frame, you can see it. It's a big one. It's a strong one. It's a respected one. So technically there is a lot of support for Ethereum, and therefore technically I also expect it to hold that level. Potentially, like I said, with a little bit of a spike down, but hold that level and then initially get back up towards that level around 1590 and 1600. And then from there, like if you take a look at all of the other times that Bitcoin or that Ethereum got back up from that level, which mainly is right here, the 12th of September, what it did is it actually almost immediately, like within days, it broke above 1610 and 1600 and then started rallying up higher. So what we have to do is, I think initially this is the most likely scenario. Sure, if Bitcoin crashes due to the FOMC minutes or something, which is big news coming out tonight, if Bitcoin starts crashing, then Ethereum will fall, all right? And Ethereum will fall down towards 1500. That's just the truth. All right, that's just what's probably going to happen. But that doesn't look like the most likely scenario right now. Therefore, I'm telling you that this is more likely, but then it all depends on how Ethereum reacts to 1600. Like if it barely finds resistance from that level, so if it barely retraces, all right, well then we actually can start thinking about Ethereum potentially breaking above that and rallying back up towards 1660. But if it retraces all the way back down towards 1550 from that support level, then it's major resistance. And then it becomes very unlikely that Ethereum will easily get back up towards 1660 and potentially up to 1700. All right, so we'll have to await that. Given the circumstances right now in the market, I would actually not expect a breakout above 1600 and 1610. I would expect Ethereum to get there, but then to consolidate in this level, and then at some point of time follow the market, but probably drop down towards 1500. So those are my full thoughts on Ethereum. Welcome back to my Ethereum videos. If you do have any questions about anything I said regarding Ethereum, let me know. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.